Hi, and welcome to RE307, Religion in Today's World. My name is Dr. Nancy Almodovar, and I am your professor. You should have already watched the introductory video from the previous week, the week prior to the first week of class. I want to welcome you to this course and just explain how things are going to run a little bit in this course. First of all, this is a very different learning modality regarding world religions. Most people come into a world religions course and they're expecting to learn what they believe, how they live, their worldview, their culture, things like that, their history, the founders. That's not what this course is about. This course is about how religion operates in today's world, and it is a hot topic today. So feel free to discuss and debate, but I just simply ask that when you debate in the discussion threads that you do so in a respectful manner, understanding that other people have other views and that they have probably thought through critically why they're following a certain religion. So please keep that in mind. I want to go over how I do things in class. I went a little bit in the intro video, but let me go over a little bit more. First of all, I expect a response to every email that I send you. There's no way for me online to know whether you have received an email. You will get one Sunday night or Monday morning. That will be regarding that week's work. So if you don't have an email by Monday evening, contact me and say, what's going on? I haven't received an email. Could be just a glitch. Could be that something happened. But I do ask that you respect my requirement and respond to every single email. It is very important so that I understand that you understand what is being discussed and required of you for that week. I am much more of a hands-on professor than you may have had in the past, but for me, not everyone really is comfortable in the online environment. I did my bachelor's, master's, doctorate, and now my second master's online, but you may not be comfortable with that. You may want texts, you may want a phone call, you may want to Skype me. I'm open for all of that. So just make sure that you're keeping the lines of communication open with me, especially if something happens that is going to stop you from getting an assignment to me on time, because if you haven't asked permission, you're not getting an extension, okay? Unless it was that a tornado came through on Saturday evening and you lost internet and just could not get your assignments to me. So I am a stickler about that. I also require that you write at the college level. Check your grammar and your spelling, and please make sure you run everything through a plagiarism checker, because I do. And if I catch any plagiarism, that is a serious affair, and it is the grounds to have you removed from a higher learning place. So please keep that in mind. If you do have something that comes up that's going to stop you from completing an assignment, please ask me, and we will discuss it, and I will give you a good amount of time to get that assignment done. Okay, so your first email from me last week basically was a general overview. This week's email is going to go through several key things that you need to do this week. You're going to do your quizzes, so you're going to have a spirituality quiz and then a religious literacy quiz. I usually try to go over those again at the end of the semester. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Depends on whether we need to or not as a group. But you need to have the religious literacy quiz done by Tuesday midnight, because on Wednesday we're going to start discussing how much you know about other religions. And it's okay to not know information. It's just graded that you participated. It's not graded on your knowledge, okay? There are the weekly discussion threads as well that are due Thursday night before midnight. Also on these discussion threads, they say don't pick and choose a duplicate. I give an hour time between, say, when student A uploads their discussion thread and then student B comes in 15 minutes later and it's the same one. Please, if you notice that, please choose another discussion thread. And the reason for that is so that everything is discussed eventually. And in our class right now, we only have 11 students, so you should be able to choose something someone else hasn't. If, though, it happens, it happens. You may have a different perspective on it, so that's fine. So I'm not going to be a stickler on that. The due dates, your initial postings, which are 4 initial postings this week, are due on Wednesday before midnight, then the discussion thread Thursday. Then you have to respond to two other students. And I emphasize that because some people think the first discussion is part of that too. No. 1 discussion from you, 2 that you're going to respond to 2 other students, okay? That keeps the discussion going. Like I said, I do not mind debate at all in this class. Religion is such a key part of what is going on globally right now. The UN report just came out today stating that ISIS is persecuting Christians beyond anything they have seen. Now, Christians have known they've been persecuted the last 2,000 years. And for some, they were, Nero just lit them up and poured tar on them and burned them for the Colosseum, and he blamed them for the fire in Rome. Christians are not unaccustomed. American Christians are. Europeans are. But the Middle East and many others are not. And they just came out with a report that ISIS is the strongest persecutor against Christians. So we're in a time where religion is a huge part of political moves, of socioeconomic moves, of moves on the internet, of moves on in people groups all over this planet. So I don't mind good discussion. Okay, so your essay project, pretty much an ongoing project. You're going to do little by little each week. I want you to read the lectures, Why Study Religion. I want you also, where's my little chart here? Here it goes. Okay, I want you to keep this in mind. Everyone knows this bumper sticker, right? I think everyone probably has seen this as a Facebook meme, Twitter feed. I don't even know the others. I used to be really good on computers when I could build them. It's gone so far beyond me. I'm lucky I stay on Twitter. But coexist. Coexist. We see this on bumper stickers. I'm a Christian, I'm a Reformed Christian, and I believe we can coexist. Does not mean we have to agree or think anyone else is correct, okay? I certainly wouldn't be a Reformed Christian if I thought that all religions were exactly the same. Then I wouldn't be any religion, I'd be all of them. So in my worldview, I believe that Christianity best expresses God's will and plan and purpose for this universe, not just Earth. But then you have this one, and I don't know how many have seen it. Contradict. This is an accurate statement because no 2 religions are the same. Christianity comes out of Judaism and yet understands that what was concealed in the Old Testament is revealed in the New Testament. But Judaism does not see that at all. It sees that Christianity warped Judaism. Islam looked to Christianity and Judaism as being corrupted. Mormonism looks at Christianity as being corrupted. Jehovah's Witness, the same. But then you have things like Jainism and Sikhism and Hinduism and Taoism. All these are different. They have different sets of beliefs, different origins, different doctrines, different outlooks. There may be some similarities, but it's about as similar as a ball is to an orange. So keep that in mind. Very quickly, plagiarism and academic honesty. I ran through that already. I think it is a real issue Okay, I see a lot of plagiarism come across my desk as a professor, and I am not slack in contacting Park University and filling out reports. So keep that in mind. Excuse me. Also, this week, make sure that you have your textbooks. I do not have any scans of them, and I don't think they're available on ebook. But if you haven't received your book yet, you will be able to catch up in the next couple of readings, and you can do most of the work this week without them. So that's it for now. And I want to welcome you again to week 1 of RE307, Religion in Today's World. And again, if you have a question, if you have an issue, if you are struggling through something, please email me, call, and text. You have all the contact information in my virtual office, so please use that. And when you text me, I don't know who you are. So when you text, I ask that you be considerate and write your name at the top. Say, Professor Almodovar, this is so-and-so from RE307, because I am teaching another course and I don't want to mix you up. So that courtesy I would greatly appreciate. And again, if you have any questions, each week you'll have a short video. This one's a little longer than I normally do, but it's got a lot of information packed in there. But each week you'll have a video, and I will be highlighting key points. As for your weekly discoveries and news events and things like that, post them, link a YouTube, link the picture, have fun with this. Okay, you're going to be finding so many things out there for your finds that you may want to save them for the following week. But please be active and corresponding with your fellow students so that each of you can benefit from one another and learn in a better environment and be able to retain what you are learning. So again, welcome. And I look forward to getting to know you over the next 2 months. Have a great week.